Before Bootsy, before Weather Report, before Victor Wooten, one man, born in Beaumont, Texas, reshaped the very way we hear the bass guitar. Today, we uncover the story of Larry Graham, the man music scholars credit as the inventor of slap bass, a rhythmic, percussive style that became the backbone of modern funk and changed the sonic landscape forever. Larry Graham Jr. was born on August 14, 1946, in Beaumont, Texas, into a family steeped in music. His mother played piano in church, and his father was a jazz guitarist. Immersed in sound from a young age, Larry learned piano, drums, and guitar. But it was bass that would define his destiny. Raised largely in Oakland, California, he began performing professionally during his teens, sharpening his rhythmic instincts in his mother's band. It was out of sheer necessity, lacking a drummer, that he began to experiment with a bold new approach to bass playing. In the late 1960s, Larry Graham developed a radically new way of playing the electric bass. Instead of simply plucking notes, he used his thumb to thump the low strings and his fingers to pluck the higher ones, essentially creating rhythm and melody at the same time. This wasn't just technique, it was necessity, a way to fill out the rhythm when there was no drummer. Graham later described this method as thumpin and pluckin, which the world now knows simply as slap bass. The sound was percussive, funky, and explosive, and it changed music forever. In 1967, Larry's innovation caught the attention of Sly and The Family Stone, one of the most forward-thinking bands of the era, pioneering an integrated, multi-gender lineup and fusing soul, rock, and psychedelia. Standing at the forefront of the band's rhythm section, Graham's slap bass became the engine of some of their biggest hits, like Dance to the Music, Everyday People, Stand, and Thank You, Fallatin Me Be Mice Elf Again. His bass lines were not just supportive. They were lead instruments, grooving with a rhythmic confidence previously unheard in pop and soul music. The band exploded onto the scene, topping charts and breaking barriers. Their music didn't just reach audiences, it redefined expectations for rhythm, harmony, and performance in the late 1960s. Yet behind the rhythm and camaraderie, tensions simmered. By 1972, after internal strife and personal conflicts, Graham left Sly and The Family Stone, taking with him a reputation as one of music's most innovative bassists. Refusing to slow down, Larry formed Graham Central Station, a band whose name was a playful nod to New York's Grand Central Station. Here, Graham took center stage as both frontman and bass virtuoso, fusing funk, soul, and rock into an irresistibly danceable blend. With songs like Hair, The Jam, and Release Yourself, the band's music carried the slap bass technique into the 1970s, inspiring an entire generation of musicians to pick up the bass and rethink its role in music. During the mid-70s, Larry worked with jazz and funk singer Betty Davis, a figure known for merging jazz complexity with raw funk energy. Their collaborations showcased Graham's adaptability and taste for musical exploration. In 1975, he embraced the faith of the Jehovah's Witnesses, a spiritual path that would influence not just his life, but also that of Prince, whom Graham introduced to the faith decades later. As the 1980s arrived, Larry transitioned into a solo career, proving that his talent transcended bass lines. With hits like One in a Million You, which reached number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100, he revealed his soaring voice and emotional range, winning new fans around the world. His albums blended R&B soul and ballads with the unmistakable groove that had defined his earlier work. Larry Graham's influence rippled through music history. His slap bass technique became a mainstay in funk, rock, jazz, and pop, adopted by legendary bassists from Bootsy Collins to Marcus Miller, Victor Wooten to Flea and beyond. In 1993, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as part of Sly and the Family Stone, a testament to his lasting impact on music history. In 2020, Rolling Stone ranked Larry among the 50 greatest bassists of all time, reaffirming his place in the pantheon of musical innovators. From the dance halls of Oakland to global arenas, Larry Graham didn't just play bass, he reinvented it. His creativity didn't just elevate the instrument, it reshaped the very sound of an era. A pioneer, a performer, a legend, Larry Graham remains the heartbeat of funk.